Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and today I'm going to be doing tier list. And I'm going to be honest, when it comes to anime tier list, in terms of live action adaptations, there's a few I have seen, and there are a few that I have not seen. So I'm going to be judging this by what I've seen, and what I know. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this tier list, I don't think it has everything, but it has most of the typical. So, without further ado, let me show you the tier list and then allow me to get straight into it. Here we are. This right here is our tier list. And it doesn't have an F tier, so let me adjust that. Let's add a row below. And we'll call this F tier. Garbage. This is essentially what we're going to consider as the worst of the worst. So whatever is really garbage, we're going to put that there. Not to hurt anyone's feelings if they like these, but I just got to be honest. If it's bad, it's bad. And let's add a row below. This row here is what we're going to call haven't seen yet. Because there are some live actions that are exclusive only in Japan, or I can't spell haven't, or are exclusive to certain streaming platforms. So here's our definite tier list. S-A, well, let's change S to godly. So there's S, A, B, C, D, F, which is garbage, and then there are those I haven't seen. Alright everyone, well, let's get straight into it, and let's not waste any time. Alright, should we go backwards or forwards? That's the real question here. Okay. I'm gonna go this in a sense of whatever I see. So, alright, let's go in order. Cowboy Bebop. I'll be honest, a lot of people will probably put this at F tier, but this goes in between C and D, in my opinion. I don't want to say it's F tier because there's an exclusive spot for that, but I will not say that because we already know what it is. I think D is too low because Cowboy Bebop does get the characters kind of right, but I think where it goes wrong is that Cowboy Bebop tries too hard to be Cowboy Bebop. There's nothing wrong with being faithful in my personal opinion, but I think where it falls short is that it just, it's cringy. That's it. Yeah, it's cringy. It's like that one otaku fan you have, or that you know, that tries too hard like he's the coolest. I'm gonna put this as C tier for now. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna flip-flop every single one of these. So whatever you see now might be in a different tier at the end of this video. And I don't really know what to expect, but we can expect something. This one here is Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh man, okay. I'll be honest, I thought this was pretty bad. Like, it is bad. It compacts everything. You know what? I think this is actually worse than Cowboy Bebop. And the reason why is because Fullmetal Alchemist squeezes everything, like every episode, into one movie. Oh man, this is a D tier. I'm sorry. Well, it could be C, but is it better than Cowboy Bebop though? Man, that's it's more faithful, I guess. Cowboy Bebop is more faithful, is what I'm trying to get at. And I think, damn it, which one's worse? The one that tries too hard to be anime, or one that is just too condensed to where no one can actually get the gist of it? I'm gonna leave this as is. And this right here is Assassination Classroom, the live action. I have not seen this one. I've had the only thing I've seen is just some like 1 or 2 clips But that's really it. Alita Battle Angel. Alita Battle Angel is pretty interesting. I think it's better than Cowboy Bebop. And I feel like, but I don't want to put it at B tier because I feel like B tier is way too high of a tier. This is concerning for me. I don't know where my alliance lies with Alita Battle Angel. Maybe it should be in C tier though. I don't know. I feel like it's like mediocre. But that means that Cowboy Bebop is Cowboy. That's pretty confusing. Okay, Cowboy Bebop is a D or C now. Holy smoly, this is harder than I thought. I thought this would just be a breeze, but I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as this for now. Alita Battle Angel is better than Cowboy Bebop, but I wouldn't put it at B tier just yet. And this is Death Note. This is the Netflix live action adaptation where Light Yagami is changed to Light Turner. I want to put this at F tier, but damn, this is bad. But I'm gonna put it at D tier. Well, everything about this live action is pretty bad. I think the only two good characters in this live action Death Note by Netflix of Light Turner, whatever. I think the only two redeeming qualities is L. I think the actor for L is decent, and William Dafoe. William Dafoe is an amazing voice actor for, Ryuk. So put that at D for now. And that's where he's gonna stay. Oh. Ooh. This is abysmal. Dragon Ball Evolution. This is the hot garbage. This is abysmal. This is F tier. There's no question. It's pure F. Anyone. This is not even a good bad film. It's just bad. Like, outright bad. There's nothing good. Nothing redeeming. Piccolo looks like the mask. Oh my gosh. It's abysmal, man. And I really hate how Goku is literally some generic I don't want to be I'm gonna say I hate how Goku is a generic teenager that can do airbending, which is kind of confusing. This isn't the last airbender. Why would you do this to us? I can't stand. God damn, it is quite a minute since I've last seen Dragon Ball Evolution. If anything, I think it's abysmal. I think my favorite scene is when what was it? Was it Master Roshi or Krillin? I don't remember. They were talking about airbending techniques. I mean, who in the world? Why would Dragon Ball Evolution talk about airbending? It's not Avatar, I'll tell you that. But yeah, next up is Speed Racer. I'm gonna be honest, I think Speed Racer, the live action, it's pretty good. Oh man, that it is pretty rough to say. It's pretty much on par with Alita Battle Angel. I feel bad because at the time when Speed Racer came out, it was not received very well. But in my opinion, I think it has aged much better. And the reason why is because every live action that came out after or maybe before it was pretty bad. Like, Evolution, that is abysmal. I mean, I would not put this below these and whatnot. Man, I'm gonna put this at B tier. That is, sorry, I just took a little pause because I am a bit biased. I personally think this is a B tier. It holds up well for a film, but as a live action adaptation, it cuts everything short. But then again, Speed Racer was like, the anime came out like, what was it, 1970s or something, 1980s? It came out a long time ago, so there's a there's a lot that can be said about Alita Battle Angel. I'm gonna put this at B tier, as a matter of fact, for that. Yep, I don't normally say that, but Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson. I think this is not a bad movie at all. I think it's workable. This might go to B. Wow, this looks like I'm praising these live actions. I'm not praising them. It's just the fact that live actions are so hard to make, quote unquote, and they're so hard to get right that I can't honestly say what is better or what's worse. I'm gonna put this at B tier. A lot of these might go B tier. I don't know. It's hard. I can't be the one making decisions, but I got to. Alright. Rurouni Kenshin. Oh my gosh. I'm tripping with these names. What the heck? This is without a doubt S tier. This is a godly live action adaptation. I have not seen any live action adaptation come close to this. This is, in my opinion, the definitive perfection of live action adaptation. You cannot get better than this. And for those who have not seen this series, it is masterclass. It's funny because I feel like a lot of movie directors and a lot of film producers, they don't have the same spark to create something this godly. So every other live action pretty much falls short. And One OK Rock, yo. I believe they sing the introduction or something to Rurouni Kenshin, the first movie. Ooh, the beginning. Ooh, that was a great song. Attack on Titan. I'm gonna put this at C tier. Like, it is the most black movie in my opinion. I feel like it's way too overhyped. There's no Attack on Titan is such a gigantic franchise in popularity to the point where like pretty much any criticism can't get through. So I'm gonna give it some criticism because if you don't give it criticism, who and what will? Attack on Titan does not. This live action doesn't have Levi in it, and instead we get quite some. The CG is passable. I think the CG is pretty decent for Japanese films. I think where it falls short is that the narrative is significantly different, in my opinion. The motives is still the same. There's Titans, obviously, but what separates this from the original source material, in my opinion, is that they cut out Levi, and the narrative focuses way too much on Eren and Mikasa, and every other side character is pretty much they're just kind of there. I don't have a problem saying it's. I don't want to say it's horrible. It's not horrible, but it's kind of bland. And at the end, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember this was a long time ago when this came out. I believe at the end, Eren becomes a Titan and just pretty much ends there. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that as is. Bleach. I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen this Bleach live action yet. Looks cool though, but I honestly have not seen it. I don't know how to explain. I don't know what arc it covers or how far it goes. So honestly, if someone was to ask me what do I think of Bleach's live action, I think the characters look pretty cool, but I don't know anything else other than that. Unless I need to see it myself to give it actual criticism. JoJo Diamonds Unbreakable. This is actually kind of funny. I'm gonna put this at a high B tier. I might put this at A actually. This is a goofy live action in my opinion. It's JoJo. Come on. No one you can't really deny it, guys. JoJo is such an interesting case in terms of live action because it's purposely corny. So I can't really say, man, this is a horrible live action adaptation. It does everything right, but everything different at the same time. But should I put this at A tier? I might move this up, but this is a B plus tier for this one. Tokyo Revengers. I have not seen this live action yet. This one is still recent and it's only exclusive in Japan as far as I'm aware. So it's interesting because the main character, the main actor who plays Takemichi in Tokyo Revengers, he's playing Yosuke in Yu Yu Hakusho, I believe, which is actually pretty cool. But I'll be honest, if it's Netflix live actions, I'm not very hype because I feel like Netflix live action adaptations, they're pretty bad. Like, and this, I said it in my last video, but I kind of can't stand it because it feels like Netflix does it on purpose to try to get as much cash as they can, and no one's held accountable for their horrible actions of creating these poop live action adaptations. But someday, somebody's gonna get Netflix right, I hope. Kakekurui. This one is, I have not seen this one yet. I've actually seen some clips on YouTube. It looks pretty legit, but I have not seen it. So, Attack on Titan, the sequel. I have not seen this one, but if I had to judge it, I'm gonna just put it with the same as this. So, this is just to save you the time, I guess. Death Note. This is the Japanese version of Death Note, right? I have not seen this one yet. Nor I have not seen this one yet. I've heard some good things and some mixed things, but I haven't heard terrible things. Because after this disaster here, I honestly can't rate these unless I've seen it. This is the Ronin Kenshin sequel. I have not seen this one either, to be honest. This one came out not too like a couple or a few years ago, or was this one recent? One Piece live action has not been out yet, so I can't do that. Alice in Borderland. Oh wow, this is a Netflix exclusive, was it? This one was actually really good. It's cheesy, but in the right way. This is an A tier, easy. So for those who don't know, Alice in Borderland is pretty much like, people refer to it as like a Squid Game kind of ish type of show, movie ish, but I don't think so. It reminds me of Kaiji to an extent. I actually like Alice in Borderland. The main character, he's witty, but kind of goofy, like every other main character. Alice in Borderland is a great movie or show, or I don't remember what it was, but it's amazing. I recommend checking it out. It's certainly different, I'll tell you that. And this is Blood. This is based off Blood Sea, I believe. I don't remember. I watched this a long time ago. Holy smoly. Is it good or bad? I'm thinking. God dang it. It's probably, I'll put this at a B tier for now. Gosh. And then there's Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow is pretty interesting. This is an A tier for sure, like for certain. Edge of Tomorrow is a great movie, but it doesn't feel like it's a adaptation of a manga or anime. So for those who don't know, Edge of Tomorrow was based off a manga, I believe. But I forgot what it was called. It's not called Edge of Tomorrow. It's called something else. But in my personal opinion, it's a great movie, but it doesn't really feel like an adaptation. That's the interesting part. But it is a great film nonetheless. Alright. It is time. I am going to organize this. Alright, haven't seen these. I can't switch these because I haven't seen these yet. So, let's continue. S. Godly. Rurouni Kenshin. Wow, that's a tongue twister. This one's decent. I'm gonna leave this at S because this movie, perfection. You can't get any better than that. That's just facts. Alice in Borderland, and Edge of Tomorrow's A tier. I actually agree with this. This is much better for an A tier than I expected. Because there is so much bad, how should I say it, horrible adaptations that I just don't want to, put them all in F tier. So, yeah. B tier. Diamond is Unbreakable, Speed Racer, Alita Battle Angel, Ghost in the Shell, and Blood, which is based on Blood. See, man, I really... Ghost in the Shell, I'm going to drop it down a little bit. I'm not trying to hurt Scarlett Johansson's feelings, but I honestly think it's better if we just leave it as C tier. And it's good, but at the same time, does Alita Battle Angel have to go down too then? Okay, I'm gonna leave these two as C tier. I'm gonna switch and flip-flop these constantly until I'm satisfied. Cowboy Bebop C tier, and Attack on Titan live actions. These are C tier. I'm gonna leave these as is because I feel like Cowboy Bebop is better than Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note for certain. Full Metal Alchemist. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that as is. The question becomes, do I move... Man, I Attack on Titan, though, the live action is not good in my opinion. It's just meh. But then again, if I say it's D tier, I'm going to get... I feel like D tier doesn't... It's like a C minus to D plus. Man, this... God damn it, I really want to put Death Note at F tier, but the only redeeming quality it has, without a doubt, is Ryuk. William Dafoe. His portrayal of Ryuk is perfection. Perfection of what we needed. Yes.
Yes, it's perfection.
That's how amazing it is. I might put Fullmetal Alchemist at F tier. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. And the F tier, without a doubt, is Dragon Ball Evolution. That is pretty much universally agreeable. I don't know why people say that this is a good bad movie. This is just abysmal. It's just bad. And the reason why it's bad is because I don't find it any sort of entertainment. Not even funny entertainment. It's just like cringe. But let's go down to the haven't seen section because these are the ones I'm curious about. Assassination Classroom. I have not seen this. Bleach. I've been actually talking about this live action of Bleach, but I haven't seen it myself. Tokyo Revengers is, I believe it came out last year. The live action, but I still haven't seen it. Kakegurui. I've seen clips, but nothing more other than that. Death Notes. These Death Note movies came out a while back, but I haven't seen them yet because I'm just not interested enough. Rurouni Kenshin. This is the latest one. I have not seen this one. And then we have One Piece live action. I'll be honest, I'm pretty skeptical of One Piece live action. And I don't say that lightly because One Piece is such a gigantic world, universe, that trying to, find what works and trying to put it together is pretty much difficult, if not near impossible. And I don't know how many episodes they're going to put into this live action One Piece, but I'll tell you this though, I don't think it's going to work. Now, I don't want to be the guy who's constantly crapping on live action adaptations, but it's such It's such a rare thing for like Rurouni Kenshin is the gold standard, but even then, like it's not easy. Is what I'm trying to say. And Netflix, they went all in, so you darn bet I'm expecting something good. But let's see. Alright, here is our tier list. Rurouni Kenshin has S tier. A tier is Alice of Borderland and Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow, in my opinion, isn't really... It is an adaptation, but it's not really what I will call my live action standards. B tier is JoJo, Diamonds Unbreakable, Speed Racer, and Blood Sea. C tier is Alita Battle Angel, Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop, Attack on Titan, and this. Cowboy Bebop does not feel like it belongs because it doesn't feel like... Oh, man, this is bad. Okay. This is bad. Okay, this is gonna hurt people's feelings. I'm dropping this down to D tier. And listen, don't... You gotta understand. Cowboy Bebop is not meh. It's bad. Like, C tier, these movies are all meh to me. Even though Attack on Titan is subjectively bad too, but it's still watchable as meh. Cowboy Bebop is cringe because I feel like it tries way too hard to be anime. Don't get me wrong, Spike and everybody, they portray their characters pretty well. But the thing is that sometimes things in anime only work in anime. So when they try to portray these characters as, hey, I'm an actual live human being and here are my anime-esque traits and characteristics, it just comes out as, I don't want to say it's preachy, but it's kind of like it tries way too hard. Maybe next time. Now, Fullmetal Alchemist this is abysmal. I will probably put this at F tier, but I honestly don't think for 1 second that it's on the same level as Evolution. If I said this is on the same level as Evolution, I would, oh my god, I would feel so bad, but it's not. What makes this bad is just the fact that it's just way too condensed. It probably would have worked better as a show rather than an actual movie, but the fact that they went the extra mile to try to promote this as a as like this amazing live action. Don't get me wrong, I think Al looks amazing, but everything else is pretty abysmal. I feel like the characters, they look like they're in cosplay, kind of like Cowboy Bebop. But I feel like why it doesn't work is because this live action of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, they just take every single, like, it feels like they're taking all of the best moments and all of the best parts of Fullmetal Alchemist and just putting it into a film. Kind of like a compilation. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. And Death Note already explained that, and Dragon Ball Evolution already explained that. So this is, in my opinion, the current definite tier list. Now, if Yu Yu Hakusho was to be on here, I'll probably put it at maybe D or F. I don't know. I gotta see it whenever that comes out. But hey, as of now, I would have put it down here. Haven't seen. So, without further ado, I'm the Kumo Sensei. I upload every single day. I upload random things daily. Feel free to check out my other social medias. I'll leave those down in the description down below. And yeah, this is our tier list. And it's subjective, trust me. You can agree or disagree, but I might change this in the future. I don't know. So with that, yeah, that's really about it. And let me do the introduction, baby. I mean, the exit, the closing segment. See ya.